Hi everyone, I'm Hoodie Angel Brandon, and welcome to another Abyssal Mythic Hero Battle Clear. Today we are taking down the Lewd Plumeria, who is, true to her name, here to make your lewdest, most depraved fantasies come true. Yes, that's right, I'm talking about making Claude a literal golden deer. Anyway, this map, it looked really intimidating. I was actually really nervous about this. I was actually kind of relieved because I have multiple videos that I had to work on right away, so I was kind of going to put this on the back burner. So I was relieved. I was like, I'm not going to have to worry about this too much. I'm going to have plenty of time to piece it out. And then while I was just waiting for the Smash Bros. Announcement, I was messing around doing this to keep myself awake, and I figured it out. It wasn't actually as intimidating as it looked. With that said, it's probably the most difficult map in recent memory for me. It took maybe 2 or 3 hours. Still not too bad, but it does have a lot of reinforcement spam, and these trenches on the side kind of limit your movement, but that's fine because the strategy I came up with doesn't actually involve my units moving around or anything. So, as always, this is not like a guide or anything. This is just me showing off some fun units. This time, leading the charge for the Angel Army is our good boy New Year's Corrin. Professor Byleth is off on a break. He's busy chilling with Minecraft Steve. Who would have guessed? But let's take a look at what we've got here. So this is Corrin rocking his Vantage build. Although normally I do run Candle Wax Bow, this time I'm running Spendthrift Bow, just for that extra little cushion to his defenses by decreasing enemy attack as well as granting him some extra attack. Does kind of turn off his special, but that's fine. He doesn't really need it here. Actually, I don't even remember if I needed Time Pulse or not. I was experimenting with what worked, and I slapped that down, and that ended up being on here while we cleared it, so I don't know. Similarly, Deadeye, it doesn't really matter. I think any special would probably work here. But I pulled for the Deadeye, so I'm going to use it, you know. I spent a lot of orbs on that. Close Foil, he's not really tanking dragons too much, so Close Foil gives him more attack and depth, while still letting him counterattack the relevant foes. So that's really good. Brazen Attack Res just gives him a little more oomph and a little more survivability. Nothing too exciting or too fancy that I haven't shown off on my Vantage Corrin before, but there are some substitutions from that build. That build has changed a little bit. Next up, Papa Garen, once again coming in and showing that he was actually a really good use of my Grails. I wasn't sure on him. It was kind of more like a, well, I'm already halfway done with this. Even though I've got a ton of reds now, I probably won't use him, and now I'm just using him all over the place. Really solid. His build is not something super mind-blowing, but it's effective. He's got Lightning Breath to whittle down ranged units as they attack him. He's got Aether to keep his sustain up. And then the dual stances give him just really solid, well-rounded defenses. 48-48 when the enemy initiates. Attack Tactic gives everyone else a little extra oomph. And QR, of course, just helps him secure some doubles. Because he is not going anywhere too fast with his middling 28 speed. Next up, Best Daughter Morgan. She's running something fairly similar to what she normally runs, but instead of Desperation, she swapped out for Escape Route 2, just to get some more positioning. I don't think that ended up actually being relevant, but none of her B skills were actually mattering that much. And then finally, Big Sis Camilla, still running that kind of standard distant counter setup. Nothing too mind-blowing here, but as always, that attack speed rain and her axe are just doing wonders for support. Soul lets her keep herself healed up a little faster than Aether, so that's why that's there. So with that said, let's go ahead and dive into this. Alright, So we're not doing much moving around at all. We're pretty much staying around in these 8 tiles over here in the bottom, more or less. So first we're going to just get everyone in position, just swap Morgan over with Garen. We're going to send Morgan up to attack the Sword Knight. Just barely we missed the kill. We could swap for like Death Blow or something to 1 round, but that ends up, we need this extra oomph later on from the Brazen Attack speed. But now we'll have Camilla pull Morgan back, and Corrin can come in and finish the job. Take down the Sword Knight. Your Sacred Cowl doesn't protect you. Goodbye. And then it's like, oh well, we could use that to charge up Deadeye for later, but no, Spendthrift just says no thank you. So next we'll send Papa Garen over to this side. We're all gonna get debuffed, but that's fine. Axe Cav attacks into Corrin. Doesn't do too much thanks to Spendthrift and close close foil. I couldn't remember the name of the skill, but we did a decent chunk of damage back. Now we can send Corrin over to attack him once more. Still can't get the kill, but that sets it up for Big Sis to come over and swing and take him out. Goodbye. And that leaves her in range of this Lance Flyer, who she can now bait over. We're going to have Morgan take down the red Manakete real quick. Just zap. Goodbye. And we're going to just move Garen up here so that instead of attacking into Garen, the red mage will attack into Morgan and die. So just move Garen up. Red mage attacks, and it does literally nothing. And on the counterattack, Morgan's just going to remove you from this plane of existence. Goodbye. And Lance Flyer attacks into Camilla. Likewise, she's just going to delete him off the map, heal herself up for what little damage she's taken, and she's happy and healthy once again. Now that we've got to worry about this Bow Knight, but it's not actually that threatening. I was worried about this unit at first, but it's not one of the more threatening units on the map. I'd say this Blue Mage is one of them. There's a Lance Cavalier later on, and there's a Red Dagger unit that spawns down here. And those are the only 3 really truly scary units on this map. But next we're going to move Papa Garen over here and just have Big Sis pull Corrin down and end here. And we're just going to hold this position for a few turns. Really no moving around now that we're in this lineup. Bow Cavalier attacks Garen. Well, we'll move, but we're just going to keep returning to this position rather. Alrighty. We're going to have Morgan attack this Lance Knight and trigger Aether to heal herself up, which is very important because she's going to need that HP to tank this Red Thief, who is very fast and hits surprisingly hard considering he doesn't have a triangle advantage. In fact, he has a triangle disadvantage. Next, we'll send Corrin to take down the Bow Cavalier. Goodbye. And Camilla's going to just pull him back again. And Garen's going to stay here so that he can tank the Green Flyer. Red Thief attacks into Morgan. Barely survive. And do a little damage on counterattack. We're hanging in there. We're all debuffed, but that's fine. We can live. Green Fafnir attacks into Camilla. Drops us down a bit, but we're still hanging in. And just more debuffs. But that's fine. Garen's taking like nothing from this Green Flyer. Just gonna hit, charge up our Aether, and heal up here. Again, just barely missing that kill, but this Blue Mage attacks into Camilla and charges up her Aether, and now she's going to get super healthy off of all that HP that they were holding on to. Alright, so now we're going to have Morgan finish off this red thief. Thanks to that brazen giving us just a little extra kick, we can take him down. Next, we are going to have Big Sis come over, take down the green flyer. And we're going to have Corrin pull Morgan out of the range of this green Fafnir. And Garen's fine to stay where he is. This way he can tank the Sword Cavalier and the Axe Dragon. If he moved over and tried to attack or anything, first of all, he'd take more damage because he's not triggering those stances. But also, he would put himself in range of the Lance Cavalier. So we just want to stay right here, right in between the two spaces that he can hit. And we wanted to try and bait him out to Camilla, but he's not going to cooperate. As we will see. First, the Sword Cavalier attacks into Garen, barely doing anything to him, and just takes some damage for his troubles. Green Fafnir attacks into Camilla, and we can't kill, but we can heal ourselves up. And that blocks off the path for that Lance Cavalier, so instead they're just going to come down here and rally the Axe Dragon. And they're just going to take some more damage from Papa Garen. Here goes the Aether. Bow. And from here, we're going to send Corrin up to take down the Sword Cavalier. Get out of here. Oh, actually, yeah, I guess I do use that escape route. We're going to have Garen finish off the Axe Dragon real quick. And now using escape route, we are going to come over, hit the Lance Cavalier, chop down a lot of its health, and then Camilla will come in and finish it off. Gonna take a little damage off of this Vantage Reprisal, but she's living. It's all good. Green Fafnir attacks into Corrin because he can't counterattack, but he is still surviving thanks to just that Spendthrift bow. Just barely hanging in there, but that's fine. We're gonna send Morgan to take down the Green Fafnir. Bye-bye. And to finish things off, Corrin will shoot down Plumeria. Oh, we did trigger Deadeye. Cool. That's nice. And with that, the stage is cleared. Not that bad, actually. And we got the gold reindeer horns. Huzzah. Now, I know what you guys want to see. It's naughty, but I'll show you guys. I'll show you. Don't tell YouTube. Don't tell them about it, okay? They'll be angry that I'm showing you such naughty things. There he is, Claude with the gold reindeer horns. Everyone clap. Anyway, so that was Plumeria's Mythic Hero Battle. Like I said, overall it looks really intimidating, but it wasn't as bad as it first appeared. Still some iffy units on there that can give a lot of issues, but that's fine. Just gotta tank through it, I guess. But yeah, thank you guys as always so much for watching this. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, this is Hoodie Angel Brandon and the Angel Army signing out.